Do you remember the insane hill and flagpole combo in center field of the Astros Stadium? One thing I've always loved about baseball is the variety in the playing field from stadium to stadium. I mean, other sports have small quirks, but nothing like baseball. So here are 3 of my favorite stadium quirks of all time. First off, we got the Yankees Monument Park. This is probably the most famous, genuinely intrusive stadium quirk of all time, because for 41 years, the most famous team in all of baseball had not only a flagpole in center field, which was actually pretty common with old stadiums, but 3 gigantic blocks of red granite in center field. I repeat, in play. And while the plaques to Huggins, Ruth, and Gehrig actually didn't impact play as often as you'd think, because they were like 460 feet to dead center, they certainly still had their fair share of involvements. Could you imagine someone just straight dead sprinting into this in 2025? Next, we got the Kansas City Athletics Pennant Porch. So the story goes, in the 60s, new A's owner Charlie Finley, desperate to turn the team around after a decade of losing, noticed the Yankees, one of the most successful teams, were taking very good advantage of a very short right field porch. In an effort to share in this success, in 1964 he built Pennant Porch at Municipal Stadium, in front of the existing fence and just 296 feet away from home plate. Unfortunately, the true Pennant Porch only lasted 2 exhibition games before the MLB made them push it back to at least 325. They called this 325 version 1/2 Pennant Porch, and they played with this for the whole season. In the end, the A's ended up having a worse record at home than away, and while they did hit 107 homers at home, they actually set a new MLB record by allowing 132 homers at home. Nice! For my third one, this isn't technically MLB, but I just couldn't skip it. The University of Texas Longhorns used to have a literal cliff in the outfield of Clark Field. This might be the most ridiculous one on the whole list. Again, this 12 to 30 foot cliff was completely in play, and the upper part of it was only accessible by a goat path in left center. As you could imagine, this provided an insane amount of home field advantage. Naturally, Longhorn outfielders just knew the quirks of the cliff more than their opponents. Apparently, at times they play with half the outfielders down below and half the outfielders up above. I know I speak for everyone when I say that, unfortunately, this version of Clark Field was demolished in 1974, and the new stadium is entirely cliffless. This is why we can't have nice things. Let me know your favorite stadium quirks down below in the comments, and follow for part 2.